Come closer, little one, sit where the honey light falls. This is the story of Tula, the kind bee who always said yes even when her wings were tired. In the middle of a meadow, beneath wild clover and warm sunshine, there was a place called Hive Hollow. It was a happy, bustling home for countless bees. The bees there sang songs of kindness and courage, their hums a gentle melody that floated through the air. Hive Hollow wasn't loud or bossy, it was a soft, gentle place. Even the breeze that rustled the flowers seemed to whisper, "It's okay to rest your wings." This was a place where everyone looked out for one another, and kindness was as plentiful as pollen in the springtime. The bees believed that a happy hive was a kind hive, and they worked together, sharing nectar and stories under the golden sun. Our story is about a very special bee named Tula. Tula the bee was as sweet as the honey she helped to make, and her heart was as soft as a dandelion puff. She had a habit of always saying yes. If a friend asked for help, she'd chirp, "Yes, I'll help." If someone wanted to play, her answer was always, "Yes, I'll play." If a smaller bee struggled with a heavy load of pollen, Tula would buzz right over and say, "Yes, I'll carry your pollen." She did this even when her own little wings drooped with exhaustion, and her tummy rumbled with hunger. Her friends admired her helpful spirit and lovingly called her Tula Trueheart. But sometimes, in her eagerness to be kind to everyone else, Tula forgot to be kind to the most important bee of all, herself. One particularly sunny and busy day, Tula said yes to 3 different friends all at once. She promised to help find a lost ladybug, then agreed to play a game of tag among the tulips, and finally offered to collect extra nectar for a tired elder bee. Because she was so busy helping everyone, Tula missed her cozy afternoon nap in her honeycomb cell. She completely forgot to eat her yummy pollen snack. By the time the sun started to set, her wings drooped so low they almost dragged on the ground. Her heart, which was usually light and happy, felt heavy and sad. "I don't want to say yes anymore," she whispered softly to a buttercup, "but I just don't know how to say no." That night, as she lay in her honeycomb bed, she couldn't sleep. She just kept wondering, is there a way to be a kind and good friend without feeling so tired and sad inside? The next morning, feeling a little less heavy, Tula flew to her favorite thinking spot, a big, soft flower petal. She sat down, closed her eyes, and took a deep, slow breath, just like the wise old bees did. Buzz in and breathe out. She did it again. Buzz in and breathe out. As she breathed, she felt her chest soften and her tiny bee shoulders relax. Her wings stopped drooping and felt a little lighter. She opened her eyes and noticed a tiny, warm sunbeam dancing on her fuzzy legs. A small, real smile spread across her face. It was the first time in a long time she had felt so calm and peaceful. She realized that just by taking a moment for herself, she already felt a little bit better. Just then, a beautiful butterfly with wings that shimmered like morning dew floated gently down beside her. It was Wise Willow, the kindest and most thoughtful butterfly in the entire meadow. She had seen Tula looking sad the day before. "Dear Tula," Willow said in a voice as soft as a whisper, "your yes is as sweet as honey, but your no is sacred too. It is just as important." Willow taught Tula that saying no wasn't mean. It was a way of being honest with herself and her friends. She showed Tula some gentle ways to speak her truth. She could say, "I'm feeling a little tired right now," or "I feel a little overwhelmed," or even just, "I need to take a break." Willow smiled and added, "And you can always say, 'Thanks for understanding.' That is how we all keep harmony in the meadow." Tula felt a new sense of hope. Later that day, she got a chance to practice. Her friend, Benny Bumble, buzzed over, looking excited. "Hi Tula, can you help me gather honey from those tall sunflowers? It's a really big job." Tula felt her heart start to beat a little fast. Her first thought was to say yes, of course, but then she remembered Willow's words. She took a quiet breath. Buzz in and breathe out. Then she looked at her friend and said kindly, "No thank you, Benny. I need to rest my wings today. Benny Bumble blinked his big bee eyes in surprise, but then a warm smile spread across his face. That's okay, Tula. I understand. Rest is important. I can ask Bilby to help me. As Benny flew off, Tula felt a wonderful feeling spread through her chest. It was warm and light, like a little piece of sunshine was glowing right inside her. Saying no hadn't been scary at all. Feeling empowered, Tula took a slow, happy flight through the garden. This time, she wasn't rushing to help anyone. She was just enjoying the colors and smells. As she buzzed past the flowers, she whispered her new, powerful words to them. To a bright red poppy, she whispered, I can say no kindly. To a tall, proud sunflower, she said, my feelings are important too. The flowers seemed to nod their heads in the gentle breeze, as if they understood completely. They already knew the secret that Tula was just discovering, that true, lasting kindness doesn't come from always saying yes to others. It starts from within, by being kind and honest with yourself first. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Tula flew home. On her way, she brushed her wings against a soft pink centauri blossom, a flower known in the meadow for giving courage. The flower seemed to glow gently as she passed. I am still me, she whispered to herself. Still kind, still loving, just a little stronger now. Back in Hive Hollow, the gentle hum of the bees was like a bedtime song, a peaceful lullaby that filled the air. Buzz in, breathe out, and rest your wings, sweet bee. Tula snuggled into her honeycomb bed, feeling peaceful, proud, and ready for a good night's sleep. So you see, saying no doesn't mean you're unkind or selfish. It simply means you're being honest with yourself and others. It means you're taking care of your own heart and your own wings, so you have the energy to be the best friend you can be. It's about being gentle and true to you. What would you do, little one, if your wings were feeling tired? Could you take a breath and say no with kindness just like Tula? Remember her story and know that taking care of yourself is the kindest thing you can do. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to follow for more adventures from the meadow.